Welcome back to CountyLine TV, guys. I told you guys I'd make another video whenever I had more information about the drift event. Here it is. I've got some more information for you guys. There's been like two prominently asked questions, and so I'll answer those first. Number one has been layouts. Everyone wants to know the layout. To be honest, I do not have an answer for you. I said that in the last video. I do not have an answer. There's a couple of things. I'll put the two things that I'm really thinking about right now on the screen for you, but neither of those are set in stone. We may not use either of them. So I seem to always find a way to have afterthoughts when I'm sitting here editing these. I'm all snuggled up on my couch, dog over there and stuff. Afterthoughts. Link in description. Should have said it in the first video. Don't know why I didn't. Link in description where you can find the link to register to this on thefolk.com, and also some things like my Instagram if you want a CountyLine TV shirt. There'll also be a link to where you can buy some EK shirts, some elevated concept shirts. Those will also be on display and for sale at the event. So if you want to grab one there, we'll have them there. I'll also bring my CountyLine TV shirts. Why not, right? So just a couple little afterthoughts. Another afterthought, when you're looking at these pictures of the track layouts, you'll notice there's like a road at the top of the screen. The fairgrounds actually owns that road and all the parking lots north of that. So when we have more drivers at these events, you'll also be able to do pitting on the other side of that road as well, and that road won't be driven on by anyone but us while we're there. So that's just something to think about too. You're like, oh, there's not much pits. There will be. There will be. We just don't need them right now because we're only going to have 25 drivers. Back to the video. Me and a couple of other guys are going to get to the track super early, and we're going to do some layout testing and figure out what we are going to do, what flows good, what works best, and what's going to keep the track running hot because we don't want people waiting in grid. Once we figure that out, then it'll be set in stone, but you guys won't see it till the day of. So I'm sorry. To move forward with the next question, the next most asked question has been, what time is the event? Get there by 10 or around 10. We're going to do gates open at 10. When the majority of you guys get there, hopefully you guys get there early, we'll do the driver's meeting, and then we're planning on that around 10:30, 10:45. We'll do driver's meeting. Track will go hot at 11, and then we will stop at about dusk because there is not lights currently at the track. So whenever the sun starts to set, we'll cut it, and you guys will go home. Probably, March 19th. I would say that'll probably be about 6:30-ish or something. So expect that. And those are definitely the two most asked questions. Another thing that I wanted to touch on was that there is only a few driver spots left. So at the time of filming this, I think there's 5 spots left. So get them while they're hot because they're selling out fast. This is a super small driver cap. There's going to be a lot of seat time. So if you want to get in, by the time this video uploads, there might be 3 left. So get in there while you can. Another thing that I want to touch on, we've come to some more conclusions within ourselves. We have figured out something for like crowd safety. We couldn't get concrete K-rails, not because they're expensive, because they're actually super cheap, but we don't have a way to move them. We don't have a forklift or a big enough tractor or anything to move concrete K-rails, so we can't get concrete K-rails. We looked up water K-rails, like the plastic ones that you fill with water, because you can drain them and move them and then fill them up, and they're, movable without a big piece of equipment. Downside, they're expensive. They're super expensive. So what we came up with was a similar concept of plastic filled with water. We're going to do 55-gallon drums. We're going to do probably like a double row of 55-gallon drums between where the spectators will be and the cars. And then we'll also have like some caution tape or something that the people shouldn't pass. That way, if someone hits the barrels, there's a buffer, right? So we're going to do that. Just figured we'd touch on that. Some more safety stuff. We're going to have some fire extinguishers there. We're going to have small ones to mount inside cars to sell to you guys that don't come prepared and don't have one. We're definitely going to enforce fire extinguisher in the car rule. I've had a lot of car fires. Anyway, beyond that, we are going to also have some fire extinguishers for the staff to have near them whenever they're around the track. We'll have some in the middle with the media guys, and then the grid conductor will have one next to them. We'll have some fire extinguishers. That's a big deal. Car fires are a big deal. I've had several myself. I know my Corvette has been on fire before when Xavier owned it. That car right there has been on fire several times. This car recently had a fuel leak. It's fixed now, but like that's dangerous because it's rotary. We did put an exhaust on it. Just a little update, I guess, there. There's an exhaust on that car now. Nitrous kit's done, ready to test. While we're in the mood of updates, check out this cage. This cage is done and dusted. It looks so good. I'm so hype on that cage. CJ did a great job. I helped him do some bending and cutting and welding and stuff, but he did most of the welding and most of the bending and stuff. Cage looks so good. We don't have a cage roll. This car just, my dad wanted it caged, so it's done. And we're getting ready to start on the back half too. Some of you guys don't care about this, but if you follow the channel, here's a quick little update on all the cars in the shop right now. We grinded some of that off, grinded some of that off. We're getting ready to do the back half. That's some of the things that you guys have been asking about our drift event on March 19th. Just, wanted to give you guys a big update on that, little update on the cars in the shop. My nitrous kit's almost done too, so I'll be able to test that. And I actually got to pull some timing out of my tune and stuff. But anyway, I think that's all. A lot of talking. Thanks for watching. Tell your mom to subscribe. See you guys on the next video.